Maher out at woke, anti-American Dem base, says they are with the terrorists. Woke fatigue found comedian Bill Maher lashing out at the left for failing to set their young, loyal followers straight on being embarrassed to be American. You couldn't survive a week living in Intifadaville. Like pests drawn to a bug zapper, the mask and keffiyeh-clad Hamas sympathizers that comprise the Democratic Party's base continue to force their way into the spotlight despite the backlash it had met in the last election. As those sentiments represented a sliver of the left's anti-American attitude, Maher's latest episode of HBO's Real Time excoriated the party for its continued favor for the weak and woke. Seriously, this is a serious problem for Democrats. Less than 1 in 4 Democrats under 30 say they're proud to be an American. 54% say they're embarrassed by it, explained the host during his New Rule segment. Embarrassed, like America is your mom picking you up at school. You're embarrassed to be an American? Well, guess what? The feeling's mutual because you have no perspective. In aiming to provide that perspective, Maher contrasted the rights of women and minorities in the United States with the atrocities committed under Islamist authority and said, yes, in America, gays buy buildings. In other places, they get thrown off them. They actually think Hamas is a liberation movement, the comedian said as occupation efforts had resumed at college campuses like those in the wake of the October 7, 2023, terror attack on Israel. They chant for the Halvis. They're chanting, "We will honor our martyrs" at Yale. Someone needs to tell the kids America is not the society where women basically have no rights, where there's zero freedom of religion, and where dissent is punishable by death. Pointing out how the rocket had seeped into culture, Maher raised the Irish hip-hop group Kneecap's decision to rail against Israel during their Coachella performance, as well as the failure of New York Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, D., and Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, I, to lambast attendees of the Fighting Oligarchy tour that snubbed America for sympathizing Hamas. At an AOC/Bernie Sanders rally in Idaho last month, someone threw a Palestinian flag over an American flag, and the crowd erupted in approval. What should have happened after that is one of the adults on stage should have told their young, loyal followers, this is not a symbol of freedom. This is, he said, referring to Old Glory. The Democrats' problem is the energy of the party is with the young, and the young are with the terrorists. That's not good, explained the host. So talk to your children and remind them you don't really want to live like your heroes in Hamas. All the asterisked you do all day, it was all made in America. Your smartphone, your Grubhub, your freedom to bitch about America, that's all American stuff. You tell your phone you want a milkshake and the guy brings it to your house, please. You couldn't survive a week living in Intifadaville, concluded Maher in part.